There are places on planet Earth that seem to have been forgotten by time, or perhaps hidden on purpose. Entire islands where no human being is allowed to step foot. No tourists, no scientists, no adventurers. Places shrouded in mystery, protected by nature's wrath, or by direct orders from governments. Today, you'll uncover the world's most forbidden and dangerous islands. And maybe understand why access is denied. Are they untouched sanctuaries? Secret bases? Or is there something there that simply should never be discovered? In the middle of the Indian Ocean, a small island guards one of humanity's greatest mysteries. North Sentinel Island is home to a tribe that has remained isolated for over 60,000 years. They have never accepted contact with the modern world. Every approach ends in violence. In 2006, 2 fishermen were killed for coming too close. In 2018, a Christian missionary was struck by arrows before even setting foot on the shore. The Indian government has strictly forbidden any access. But the question remains, what do they know? What are they protecting? Just their culture, or something beyond our understanding? Just 35 kilometers off the coast of Sao Paulo, a land has practically been handed over to snakes. Snake Island, officially known as Ilha de Queimada Grande, is home to the golden lancehead viper, one of the most venomous snakes in the world. It's estimated there's 1 snake per square meter. Access is prohibited by the Brazilian Navy. Only scientists with special authorization may enter, and always accompanied by medics. They say the island is so dangerous that even fishermen stay away. But is that really the only reason? Or is something else being kept out of reach? Diego Garcia is a.U.S. naval base on British territory in the Indian Ocean. Officially, it serves as a strategic military point. Unofficially, it's called the Naval Area 51. No entry, no filming, no details ever leak. Conspiracies mention secret prisons, experimental weapons, and global surveillance operations. What do we know? Only what they allow us to see: blurred satellite images, censored documents, and a silence that screams. In the heart of New York, hidden among rough waters, lies North Brother Island. In 1904, the General Slocum ship caught fire nearby, killing over 1,000 people. After that, the island was turned into a quarantine hospital for contagious diseases, and eventually abandoned altogether. Today, its ruins are being swallowed by nature. Aerial views reveal collapsed buildings, shattered windows, dark hallways. No one lives there. No one visits. But many believe those who go in never come out the same. In 1945, during World War II, one of the most terrifying events in history occurred on Ramree Island, Myanmar. After a battle, hundreds of Japanese soldiers tried to escape through the island's swamps. They didn't know they were entering the territory of saltwater crocodiles, the largest and most aggressive in the world. The result? Hundreds dead. A silent bloodbath. The Guinness Book once recorded it as the deadliest animal attack on humans in history. Today, the island remains isolated and haunted by its cursed reputation. Off the coast of Scotland, Gruinard Island was once the site of biological weapons testing during World War II. The British government tested anthrax on the island's soil. The result? Decades of contamination. Only in 1990 was it officially decontaminated. Yet to this day, no one lives there. Even passing boats keep their distance. Because when the danger is invisible, fear spreads much faster. In 1963, a volcanic eruption gave birth to a new island in southern Iceland, Surtsey Island. And since then, it has been completely off-limits to the rest of the world. No tourist is allowed to set foot there. Why? Scientists want to observe how life begins and evolves from scratch, without human interference. Surtsey is a real-time natural experiment, a slice of untouched earth, and perhaps one of the only places where humans will never leave their mark. Between Venice and Lido lies one of the most avoided islands in the world, Poveglia. For centuries, it was used to quarantine victims of the Black Plague, then as a leper colony, and finally as an asylum. It's estimated that thousands died there. Official records are scarce, and the stories deeply disturbing. Screams, apparitions, presences. All of this attracts ghost hunters and keeps any official occupation away. The Italian government simply shut the island down, and those who dare approach are met with the weight of the past. In the modern world, we like to think that everything can be accessed, dominated, explored. But these islands remind us that there are still untouchable frontiers. Places where nature, mystery, or a dark past draw lines that no one dares to cross. Now tell me, which of these islands would you have the courage to visit? Or maybe, just hearing these stories is enough to know that some places exist only to be feared?